Argentina vs. Venezuela live score. International friendly. ARG 10 VEN. Lo Celso scores to take the lead. Messi rested. ARG vs. VEN live score. Catch the real-time updates from the Argentina vs. Venezuela international friendly match being played at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Argentina has a good spell of possession, and Simeone plays a low cross into the middle from the right side of the box. The ball bounces off Alvarez before falling to Lautaro, whose shot from close range is parried away by Contreras. The goalkeeper has kept his side alive in the tie. Argentina has a good spell of possession, and Simeone plays a low cross into the middle from the right side of the box. The ball bounces off Alvarez before falling to Lautaro, whose shot from close range is parried away by Contreras. The goalkeeper has kept his side alive in the tie. Marquez and Andrade are replaced by Kelsey and Lacava. Why is Messi not playing in Argentina vs. Venezuela international friendly match? The Argentina men's national football team is facing off against Venezuela at the Chase Stadium in Miami, Florida on Saturday in its first of two international friendlies in the October window. Lautaro wrestles the ball off an opposition player in the middle of the pitch and runs to the box. He sees Nico Paz in space on the right and plays it to him. However, Milani does well to track back and get a foot in to push the ball away from Paz, who would have been through on goal. Nico Paz wins the ball in the opposition half and takes a shot from the edge of the box. Contreras positions himself well to make an easy save in the end. Argentina has not dropped its intensity from the first half, as the Venezuelan players continue to struggle to win the ball or even get it out of their own half. Venezuela kicks off the second half, shooting from right to left. Despite the absence of its captain, Lionel Messi, Argentina has managed to dominate proceedings against Venezuela. The reigning world champion had several chances in front of goal and should have had a bigger lead heading into the break if it was not for Venezuelan goalkeeper Jose Contreras. He saved Lautaro Martinez's attempt from close range while also pushing Nico Paz's long-range effort onto the post. However, Argentina's persistence prevailed in the end as Lautaro set up Giovanni Lo Celso in the box, with the latter smashing it home to take the lead. Venezuela, on the other hand, has struggled to create a rhythm and failed to make use of its chances after Marquez sent his header wide despite having a free goal just moments before Lo Celso struck at the other end. Lautaro produces some fancy footwork and movement to get past three defenders and into the box. He fakes a shot twice before slamming the ball straight at the opposition goalkeeper. Venezuela gets some breathing space after a long spell of Argentina possession as Paredes commits a foul. Lautaro gets the ball outside the box from Alvarez and plays it through to Lo Celso on the left side of the penalty area. He takes a touch and laces the ball, and it strikes the advancing goalkeeper before bouncing into the back of the net. Lautaro gets the ball outside the box from Alvarez and plays it through to Lo Celso on the left side of the penalty area. He takes a touch and laces the ball, and it strikes the advancing goalkeeper before bouncing into the back of the net. Argentina makes a mistake at the back, and suddenly Venezuela has three players on two. Mendoza drives into the right side of the box and puts in a cross at the far post, where Marquez has a free header. However, the 25-year-old is unable to react in time and ends up missing the goal altogether. What a chance! Argentina has had 72% possession of the ball so far in the game, but nothing to show for it. Argentina starting 11. E. Martinez, GK, Tagliafico, Senesi, Romero, Molina, Paredes, Paz, Alvarez, Lo Celso, E. Fernandez, L. Martinez. Venezuela starting 11, Contreras, GK, Ferrazeri, Milani, Aramburu, Leon, Mendoza, Caceres, Marquez, Segovia, Honor, Andrade. Argentina will take on Venezuela at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, its first of two friendly matches in this October international window. The Albiceltists have already qualified for the 2026 World Cup in Canada, Mexico, and the United States, and will face their South American neighbor before facing Puerto Rico on Monday. Ahead of the game, the Argentine Football Federation confirmed that captain Lionel Messi will miss the clash, potentially being given rest. Additionally, Real Madrid's Franco Mastantuono has also been ruled out due to a muscle overload in his left thigh. With nothing at stake in these friendlies during this October window, Argentina manager Scaloni has the perfect opportunity to try out youngsters and new formations ahead of the nation's World Cup defense next month. Full squads. Argentina. Goalkeepers, Emiliano Martinez, Aston Villa, Geronimo Rulli, Olympique Marseille, Walter Benitez, Crystal Palace, Facundo Cambeses, Racing Club. Defenders, Gonzalo Montiel, River Plate, Nahuel Molina, Atletico Madrid, Cristian Romero, Tottenham, Leonardo Balerdi, Olympique Marseille, Nicolás Otamendi, Benfica, Marcos Senesi, Bournemouth, Lautaro Rivero, River Plate, Marcos Acuna, River Plate, Nicolás Tagliafico, Lyon. Midfielders, Leandro Paredes, Boca Juniors, Anibal Moreno, Palmeiras, Rodrigo de Paul, Inter Miami, Enzo Fernandez, Chelsea, Nico Paz, Como, Giovanni Lo Celso, Real Betis, Alexis McAllister, Liverpool. Forwards, Thiago Almada, Atletico Madrid, Giuliano Simeone, Atletico Madrid, Nicolás González, Atletico Madrid, Franco Mastantuono, Real Madrid, Lionel Messi, Inter Miami, Juan Manuel Lopez, Palmeiras, Julian Alvarez, Atletico Madrid, Lautaro Martinez, Inter Milan, Venezuela, goalkeepers Joel Grotero, Jose Contreras, Javier Otero, Juan Rojas, Christopher Valera. Defenders, Nahuel Ferraresi, Ronald Hernandez, John Aramburu, Carlos Vivas, Angel Azuaje, Luis Balbo, Alessandro Milani, Teo Quintero, Yandro Rap, René Rivas. Midfielders, Christian Caceres, Juan Pablo Anor, Telasco Segovia, Kervin Andrade, Jorge Iriarte, Gleiker Mendoza, Jesus Bueno, Matías Lacava, Bryant Ortega, Gustavo Caraballo, Wickelman Carmona, Ender Echenique, Carlos Feya. Forwards, Alejandro Marquez, Giovanni Bolivar, Kevin Kelsey, Jesus Ramirez.